Life is good 13. 13 love to y'all. You are creation 13. Today I want to talk to you about 13. I talked about this before um, in my previous videos about 13 perception, um, as well as the 21 point chakra system, which turns into the 12 point multidimensional chakra system. Also made a video about that. And I'll probably make an update on it because I'm getting more information about it. But anyways, 13. 13 has nothing. What the concepts of 13, um, I became aware of before I even met the 13th son. Um, when I met the 13th son, I was able to grow and expand upon what I was taught from my higher selves, my higher state of consciousness, my guides, so on and so forth. Um, I was able to build upon that. But I always knew what it was. So expanding upon that, that's why I say 13 love, because I know what it represents. It has nothing to do with the number. It has nothing to do with dates or days or times, anything like that. It has to do with the 0 point, um, our place, our birthplace, where we return back to the mother. Um, and I've talked about that too, the um, universal womb or the universal creator. Um, and I've been learning a lot more about this, and how the universe itself is the body, is the essence of our very being. Like I said, when you look outside yourself, you are looking inside yourself. So all this is inside you. So therefore, you hold the body, you hold the universe inside your being. Um, and you can get a visual projection on, um, just, like looking through a telescope, right? You zoom in more and you begin to see another world expand upon um, the bigger world that you were perceived to be in. Just like with water here, you put a telescope on it, you're going to see a whole new world. You're going to see beings and different things that you can't see with human eyes. And that's kind of how you need to visualize on how it is. Just envision yourself as a universe and then expand, or what would it be, shrink yourself into you as the body, and then go inside your being and then explore the universe within your being. And then you'll discover that there's more, that there is life there, that there's more planets and beings, so on and so forth. So therefore you can zoom in even more in there, and you can keep zooming and zooming and zooming for eternity, seeing more and more and more creation over and over and over and over and over and over again. When you get that perception, you realize that it begins with the mother. It has always been the mother, because the mother gives birth to creation. And this is something that you really have to discover. In religious teachings and stuff, we've always been taught that the perceived God is the Father, but the Mother is never mentioned. If you look into the Trinity, it always starts with the Mother, the Father, and then the child. The Mother, the Father, and the child. And when you look at that aspect of things, the Mother gives birth to creation. Okay, so the body itself, the universe that we perceive to see, is the mother of creation. Okay, so she gave birth to all of us because we are stars. Every single star you see out there is a soul. Is a soul. We are connected to each one of these stars. Each one of these stars is us. So I got a star up there. You have a star up there. Kids have a star up there. So on and so forth. Those are our souls. And as long as we keep our soul alive, fire, and continue to create with love and intent, our star will never burn out. Our star will never burn out. But if we fall into greater self, then our star will begin to fade. And I'm going to make a video about that. But it gives you a perception on how interconnected we are, because the mother will take care of her children. And that's just how it is. But we have to take care of the mother as well. And that's just new insight to give you a broader perspective of things. Now, where does the father concept come in? From my perception, the father concept is taking care of your creation. Okay, taking care of your creation. You know, the mother gave life, gave birth to you. Now it's your job to take care of the creation. Therefore, being the father, you know, that, and if you look into like the simple work environment, you know, it was always the mother takes care of the children while the father goes out and works and brings food and so on and so forth. But you know, that's expanded because in all reality, we are all fathers because we are all taking care of this land. Whether you're a male, whether you're a female, so on and so forth. We're all fathers taking care of this land. And we are taking care of the children, teaching them how to be fathers as well. So, you know, it gives you a wider perspective on things. And it's just something you have to discover for yourself, to look within yourself. Because even when I grew up, I always looked to the mother aspect of everything, you know, on how, you know, a mother that holds a child within her and is connected with that child, right? And, you know, if she is a loving mother, you know, she wants to do whatever she can to take care of that being in her body, because it's up to her to make sure that that baby has a lot of nutrients and stuff like that to keep that baby alive inside. And then once it comes out, you continue to do so. But it creates that bond, it creates that love. But that, you know, needs to be continually shared throughout. You know, because sometimes you don't really understand what love is. You know, a lot of young girls, you know, never really truly understand concepts of love, or, you know, understand on how it is. I know I'm getting off track here, but obviously it's meant for me to talk about this. But, you know, when you give birth to a kid, it changes your life. You know, either you're going to reject it or you're going to look at life in a whole new perspective, and that's based upon, you know, what you want to experience. But anyways, that's what I'm talking about when I say 13 love. It's because I'm giving that love back to the universal mother, and sending love to you from the mother, with motherly love. And that's my perception and perspective on that. So every time I say 13 love, it's a motherly love. I'm sending it to you guys. So yeah. Wow. So that being said, I think that's going to be it. Somebody pulled up, so obviously that's going to be it for this video. I might talk about some other stuff, but yeah, so 13 love is all about the mother. So look towards the mother, love your mother always, you know, hug your mother, say you love you to your mother, you know, say I love you, Mom, and say I love you to all the women and everybody that surrounds you with motherly love. So anyways, gotta go, so I love you all very much. If you've got any questions, let me know. Yeah, so namaste, Laketch, and I'll talk to you later.